Hey everyone, and welcome back to Above and Beyond with Sophia. I'm Sophia, your favorite flight attendant, and if you're joining us for the first time, I've spent the last 15 years soaring at 35,000 feet, which means I've seen just about everything that can go wrong with air travel. Today, we're tackling a traveler's absolute nightmare: losing your luggage. The title of this video is 10 Airport Luggage Hacks Airlines Hate, Never Lose Your Bag. And I know what you're immediately thinking. Airlines hate it? What, are these hacks illegal? Am I going to get my bag flagged by the TSA? Is Sophia telling me to duct tape a GPS tracker to my suitcase? Well, the answer to those is no, and a resounding yes, you should absolutely duct tape a tracker to your bag, but we'll get to that later. When I say airlines hate these hacks, I mean they hate anything that costs them money, slows down their automated systems, or exposes the flaws in their meticulously designed luggage process. Airlines are massive operations built on speed, efficiency, and a certain degree of passenger predictability. The moment you, the savvy traveler, introduce an element of control and deviation, you disrupt their process, and that, my friends, is why they hate it. But you know what? When you're standing at the baggage carousel watching the last bag circle and it's not yours, you don't care about their feelings, you care about your clothes, your souvenirs, and your sanity. What if I told you that the system is actually designed for your bag to get lost every now and then? It's a statistical certainty when millions of bags are moving globally every day. But what if there are simple, inexpensive things you can do to make your bag statistically invisible to the lost bag zone? What if you could make sure your bag stands out just enough to the human eye, but not so much that it draws unwanted security attention? This video is going to give you 10 proven frontline luggage strategies that will help you avoid the dreaded baggage claim empty-handed experience. These aren't just guesses, these are the tricks the crew uses, the advice we whisper to our friends, and the things we see work every single day. I'm going to turn you from a passive victim of the baggage system into a proactive bag tracking ninja. And speaking of insider knowledge, if you want more secrets that save you money, time, and stress, please hit that subscribe button right now. Join the Above and Beyond community. Also, I want to hear from you. Drop a comment below and tell me the longest you've ever waited for a delayed bag. Was it days? Weeks? Let me know. Your experiences help me decide what secrets to spill next. All right. Let's dive into the 10 luggage hacks airlines hate because they work. Phase 1. The pre-flight control hacks, beating the system before you leave. The best defense against a lost bag starts at home, hours before you even see an airport curb. These first 3 hacks stop errors before they even begin. Hack number 1. The QR GPS tracker, airline's worst nightmare. This is the big one, and it's the ultimate control measure. Airlines hate that passengers are now using Apple AirTags, Samsung Smart Tags, or similar GPS QR code trackers because it completely bypasses their own internal tracking system. The insider truth: airlines have a tracking system, but it's often slow, relies on manual scans, and has blind spots, especially during transfers or when a bag is sitting in a staging area. If your bag goes missing, their system might say it's in Chicago, but you know it's been sitting on the tarmac in Dallas for 3 hours. This means you can give the agent real-time, undeniable information about your bag's exact location, forcing them to dispatch a human to retrieve it immediately, instead of relying on their slow, automated search process. Pro tip: don't just toss it inside your shoe. Duct tape the tracker to the inside frame of the suitcase or deep inside the lining. This ensures it won't fall out, and it's secure if the bag is opened for inspection. This hack turns a guessing game into a certainty. Hack number 2, the hidden emergency tag, double up the contact. Everyone puts their contact info on the outside tag, and those things get ripped off constantly. Airlines hate this because a bag without an external tag is essentially an anonymous brick. The hack is simple. Place a large internal luggage tag, or just a piece of paper, with your name, phone number, email, and destination address inside the main compartment. Make sure it's the first thing an agent sees when they unzip the bag. Why it works. When a bag gets truly lost and ends up in the baggage service office, the first thing an agent does is look for an internal identifier before scanning the barcode. If they find your clear contact info, they skip the long process of trying to match the bag to the passenger manifest and can call you directly. This hack is about speed and direct communication, bypassing the slow bureaucratic process. Hack number 3, the strip the sticker rule, preventing ghost bags. This is an absolute must-do that 90% of travelers forget. Airlines love to see their bag tags, especially the old ones, because every old sticker and barcode is a potential point of failure in the automated sorting system. The hack: before you leave for the airport, strip your checked bag completely clean of all old baggage tags, barcode stickers, and routing receipts. The insider truth: the laser scanners that read the new baggage tag can sometimes pick up a smudge or an old barcode from a previous flight. If the system reads the old sticker to Paris instead of the new sticker to Phoenix, your bag is going to Paris. Airlines rely on the assumption that only the active tag is visible. When you strip the old ones, you dramatically increase the chances that the system correctly reads the new current tag. Phase 2. The check-in counter hacks, winning at the front line. The check-in counter is where the human element is still involved. A minute of smart conversation here can save you a day of frustration later. Hack number 4, the non-standard color gambit, avoiding the sea of black. Look at any baggage carousel, and what do you see? A sea of identical black, navy, or gray suitcases. Airlines love this homogeneity because it makes their job easier. It also makes it easier for your bag to be accidentally grabbed by someone else, or misscanned when it gets mixed up with a different flight. The hack: do not buy a black or navy bag. If you already own one, attach a highly visible, non-traditional identifier, a bright orange strap, a neon pink scarf, or use brightly colored duct tape. Why it works: this hack is designed to beat human error. Your bag needs to stand out just enough so that when a baggage handler sees it in a pile of black bags, they correctly identify it for the next transfer, and so that you spot it instantly on the carousel. Airlines rely on your bag blending in, which increases the chance of a common missort. Hack number 5, the fragile sticker request, handle with care. This is a classic hack, but the reasoning has changed. You're not just trying to protect your wine bottles anymore, you're trying to get your bag put in a different pile. The hack: politely ask the agent at the check-in counter for a fragile or heavy sticker. Even if your bag isn't technically fragile, request it. The insider truth: when a bag gets a special sticker, it often gets diverted out of the high-speed automated conveyor system. It's often handled manually and may even be loaded onto the plane last. This manual handling means a human is more likely to visually confirm the destination tag and ensure it makes it onto the correct cart and plane. Airlines hate this because it bypasses the efficiency of their machines, but it dramatically reduces the chance of a robotic missort. Hack number 6, the connecting flight verification, the agent double check. The vast majority of lost bags happen during transfers between two flights. The system often relies on a very short connection window, and the bag sometimes doesn't make it. The hack: when you are checking in a bag on a connecting itinerary, point at the baggage tag the agent is printing and ask them to verbally confirm the destination and the final connecting flight number. The insider truth: this simple request forces the agent to stop relying on muscle memory and actually verify the printed information. It's a moment of accountability that prevents a crucial mistake. If the agent types in the wrong 3-letter airport code, your bag is gone. A quick, polite verification forces a second look, and that second look saves your bag. Phase 3. The post-check-in hacks, your last line of defense. You've done everything right, but the baggage system is still a beast. These last 4 hacks are about maintaining control and managing the inevitable. Hack number 7, the photo receipt, proof of life. This is something every smart traveler should do, and it costs you nothing but 5 seconds of time. The hack: after the check-in agent has printed and attached the baggage tag, take a photo of the baggage tag receipt that the agent hands you. Then, immediately take a quick photo of the physical tag attached to your suitcase. The insider truth. If your bag gets lost, the absolute most important piece of information is the 10-digit barcode number on the sticker. Without that number, the airline search is crippled. Airlines don't like this hack because it gives you instant, undeniable proof of the tag number and the time date it was checked, which speeds up the claim process and makes it impossible for them to claim no record of the bag. Hack number 8, the carry-on swap, packing the necessities. This isn't really about the bag itself, but it's the best way to defeat the pain of a lost bag. Airlines hate this because it means they have to pay for fewer emergency necessities when they lose your bag. The hack. Pack a carry-on bag with everything you need for the first 48 hours. This includes 1 change of clothes, any essential medications, 1 pair of contacts, glasses, phone charger, and a toothbrush. The insider truth. The moment an airline loses your bag, their liability kicks in, and they have to start paying for necessities. By packing smart, you reduce your reliance on the airline's reimbursement process and maintain your comfort and health. This hack is about passenger independence, which the airlines don't mind, but they prefer you be reliant on them. I prefer you be independent. Hack number 9, the short connection gate check. Volunteering is winning. This is the anti-check-in hack, specifically for when you have a very tight layover. If your connection is less than 45 minutes, you have a massive risk of the bag not making it. The hack. If your layover is tight, do not check the bag at the ticket counter. Instead, bring your carry-on to the gate and voluntarily gate check it right before you board. The insider truth. When you gate check a bag, it bypasses the entire main baggage sorting facility. It's loaded directly onto a cart and driven straight to your plane, meaning it's only traveling from the jetway to the cargo hold. This drastically reduces the chance of missort during a quick transfer. Airlines dislike this because it adds manual labor at the last minute, but it is one of the most effective ways to ensure your bag makes a tight connection. Hack number 10, the early bird deplane, beating the system at the finish line. This last hack is about getting to your bag before it has a chance to be lost or grabbed by someone else. The hack. When the plane lands, don't dilly-dally. Get off the plane efficiently, safely of course, and head straight to the baggage claim carousel. The insider truth. Believe it or not, a significant number of lost bags are simply bags that were left circling the carousel and eventually pulled off by an airport attendant because no one claimed them. By getting to the carousel as quickly as possible, you eliminate the risk of another passenger mistaking your bag for theirs, especially if you bought a black bag. And you reduce the chance of the bag being prematurely pulled into the airport's deep storage, where it can sometimes take days to be retrieved. This hack is about proactive presence and taking control of the final step. I hope these 10 hacks give you the confidence to travel smarter. Losing your bag isn't just an inconvenience. It can ruin a trip. By implementing these simple frontline strategies, you stop relying on the airline's automated system and start taking control of your luggage's destiny. Remember the keys to success. Track it, tag it internally, and strip those old stickers. If you're ready to fly like an insider, please subscribe to Above and Beyond with Sophia. I've got a lot more secrets where these came from. Also, don't forget to leave your comment below and tell me your personal worst lost bag story. I love hearing them, and I'll use your questions to create even more problem-solving content for our next videos. Thanks for flying with me today, and safe travels.